You recording? Okay, good.
I am recording.
Alright, you ready?
What up, Shawty?
What up, y'all?
We're back.
We
Told
back.
y'all we wasn't gonna let.
Look, we matching with green shirts. So
You tried to match me.
I didn't think.
I had this green shirt on first.
But I already knew I was wearing this green shirt.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Whatever.
All right, we about to get this started.
We ready. We ready. We ready.
She just wanted to continue to sing this song, y'all. What's up?
What is going on?
We ready.
We ready.
Are y'all ready for this podcast?
Y'all better be ready.
Exactly. So, welcome to the Let's Make Out podcast, where we discuss all things what?
Love, life, and lifestyle.
That's right. So,
I'm Gabrielle.
that's right. And I am Chad. We are your hosts.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for being here. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Real quick, if you don't know how to follow us, obviously you are listening to us or watching us somewhere. So thank you. But there are all the locations are Facebook and YouTube and Instagram are Let's Make Out Podcast. Twitter is Let's Make Out Pod. And then iTunes, Let's Make Out Podcast. And it's like Google and look at that music playing. Just going. It was just
because you're doing too much before the intro.
But yeah, so that's just a few places you can follow us. You doing the most.
Cue the music.
It's already been cued. You ready? Whatever.
That wasn't it.
All right, y'all.
Did you just stop it?
Yes, because it's not lined up, sweetie. We have talked about this. It's not lined up.
I have to hear the end of the intro to know when to come in.
Just come and go. It's called editing.
I am done with him already.
She doesn't understand because she doesn't edit the podcast.
No.
On
No.
GarageBand.
No.
All right. So,
sounds like excuses.
welcome back.
You guys, so thanks for all of the feedback on last week's episode.
Yes.
It felt really good to be back.
You did.
So this week we're going to do something a little fun. A couple weeks ago I asked for you guys to give us your assumptions about us. And we got some good ones. So we're just going to go through these assumptions.
Dive right in.
And let you know if you true or if you false.
Or you not true. True or not true?
So silly. Okay, so first one says no assumptions. I feel the love every time you guys look at each other. Keep doing y'all thing. Thank you, Lady Dimples. We appreciate that. I love you.
I love you more.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the next assumption. You will live in a warm state one day soon. I don't know about soon.
Look, there is something that would allow us to say, you know what, we move, but we don't want that to happen for a long time.
Yeah.
Very long time. So
we're gonna be here for a while.
But
yeah, eventually I think that we will move to somewhere
we want to.
with warmer climates year round, because these winters are annoying.
Yeah. And neither one of us like the winters, so if we want some snow, we'd rather like say, you know what, we're gonna go skiing or something, but like
I don't know if
we don't want to live in it. Like, yeah.
Are you alright? What you doing?
Huh?
You got your shirt all up.
Oh yeah, did I?
Yeah, what you?
Was it up?
I mean, up and up.
Oh yeah. Sorry, y'all. My back is like a little stiff.
Doing,
back is a little stiff from this triathlon.
Do you need to go to the chiropractor?
Might need to.
I did offer to like massage.
All right, you need to go to the chiropractor.
You need me to massage that for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening. It's your 4-minute podcast.
That's so funny.
Yes.
Speaking of, the next assumption is that y'all have a lot of sex. I don't feel like we have a lot of sex. So, I mean, why you look like that?
I mean, look, we would have a lot more if one of us.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't even know. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's whatever. My sex drive is not as high as Babe's. So, if my sex drive was as high as his, we would be doing nothing but having sex. Like, literally, that's all we would do.
Sounds amazing.
But God, he made us when we're different. So that we're not having sex every single day, all day long, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that.
Whatever. But you know, we steady. We keep it steady.
Yeah.
We keep it steady. But yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like that was a whole lot.
I mean.
Don't you feel like that was a whole lot to say?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, this is a funny one. G wears the pants, but when C puts his foot down, it's a wrap because he doesn't need to do it often. I don't know that I would say that I wear the pants, though.
I would say, no, I think that, Gabrielle is, like, an amazing, like, I mean, she's an amazing, like, decision maker. She's good at, you know, but the thing is, I would say that we make decisions together. Like, we do not make decisions without consulting each other. Like, so there's not, like, someone in the house just saying, you know, by saying wearing the pants, it's almost like you're in charge, you make the decisions. And that's not
necessarily. Person just kind of goes along.
And that's not, we work together. Like, so we both wear the pants. And it's sometimes, it's better when we don't wear the pants. Sorry, I had to jump back into that one. But no, we both wear the pants. And, but absolutely, if there's something that Gabrielle really does not want to do or doesn't agree with, she will definitely let me know, and that's it. And same and vice versa. If I say, you know what,
both ways.
You know, I really, and then it's squashed. But we, you know, we work together. We're a team.
Yeah, so baby doesn't have to put his foot down. I mean, his input is welcomed in everything we do. So
I don't have an ego. Like I'm not.
He's the farthest from.
Yeah, I don't have this big old ego when it comes to our relationship. Like,
you gonna listen to me? This is what I said. And no, we ain't doing that.
No.
Up here it goes again. I assume y'all have lots of sex. I'm sorry, but y'all just seem so happy all the time.
Hey, that booty good. Sorry.
How many of y'all are gonna say that? That's so funny to me.
Hey.
Okay.
It's a great thing of being married to the woman that you love.
It really is. Here's another one. I assume that y'all are truly happily married, but have gone through tests and trials to get here. We are definitely happily married.
Absolutely.
I don't even feel like...
I would say that our tests and trials have been like living in Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know, at the beginning of our marriage, because it was such a culture shock. I mean, it's nowhere I wanted to be, but it was a good job.
Yeah.
It's nowhere she wanted to be because, well, it was Savannah, Tennessee. I mean, so like, but it was a big culture shock.
Yeah.
And so I would say that was a test.
That was a test.
Because
I mean, I feel like we have been through a few things. So like, my moodiness, I feel like, was a test.
Yeah, it was a
like
test.
A trial, because at the beginning, y'all, I was just mean. She was just really mean.
She was dealing with the change. She doesn't like change.
Yeah.
So it was big.
So it took a while for me to come up out of that, and you know, they was patient, and I'm much better now, right?
Oh,
I'm so much nicer now.
I say all that, but no, it's like no, yeah, she no, it was just a part of the same something she had to deal with. It was change. It was. I mean, most people don't like change,
right?
And it was just tough for her.
Change.
Yeah, it was tough for her to figure out so much change at the same time.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, I love her, and I knew that it was gonna be different for her. So why would I not be patient?
Yeah, I mean, like, we've gone through, like any other couple, we've gone through like trials, but I would never say that it took us going through trials to get to a place where we were happily married.
Not at all.
We've been happily married since the beginning.
Absolutely,
so, you know, there are things that has gone on.
And
like
that's only strengthened that happiness.
Right.
Made
like
it better.
You know, infertility journey, you know, that was tough. But it was never a place where we weren't happily married, if that makes sense.
God has been amazing in our relationship, and He continues to. But communication.
That was I know, man, communication, it solves everything. I feel like we are like A+ on the communication.
That's right. And when I put my foot down, okay? Take your pants off. No, sorry.
I cannot deal with him right now. Let's see. That you're both always so lovey-dovey with each other and never have fights or arguments. I am not the lovey-dovey type. Let's just put that out there. She is not a PDA person. I am not a PDA person. That is just not who I am. And if you watch our vlogs, Gabe TV, if you don't, you probably know that. And you've probably noticed that. And it's like the source of folks always be like, you love Chad like he loves you. No, we just show our love differently.
Yeah. Our love languages are different.
Yeah.
And just the way that we show love is different.
I mean, and we have our moments where we're all like, giggly.
When she does it, I'm like, ooh, girl.
Yeah, so I can get like that, but it's just not like my everyday, personality. But that's funny.
That is funny.
But Babe is he's very expressive with his feelings, like.
Y'all seen her?
Overly expressive.
Oh my goodness. Why can I not? I mean, it's just, that's the way I'm not that lovey-dovey and affectionate to prove my love to her. Yeah. Like, it's legitimately just like outward I just can't help myself. Yeah. Like, my wife is amazing. Like, and it's hard for me to not, touch her, or kiss her, or hug her, smack the booty. Like, but like that, it's hard for me not to. And I think that she's, she knows that I'm not expecting a thank you. If I say she's beautiful, because I tell her she's beautiful or she's gorgeous, like every day, multiple times, that has not stopped. But at first I think she thought she had to say thank you.
Oh my goodness, it was so annoying.
And I told her, it's like, you don't have to say thank you to me. I'm not doing it for a thank you. I'm just doing it because I've got it. It's like, it's coming out. I can't stop it.
Once we had that conversation, I felt better about accepting it. I was just be like, okay, thanks. Thank you.
You thought she had to say thank you every time.
And I'm like, okay, I can't just say thank you all day, every day. But so that was an adjustment at first. Just getting used to someone that is so expressive and
loves you the way that you should be loved.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Because I never experienced it before. So it was definitely something to get used to. The other part of yours is that we've never had fights or arguments. Okay. We have had, I think, 5 arguments in the almost 8 years that we've been married. But we don't argue. Like
we do disagree on things.
Yeah.
We just don't.
Yeah, just because we don't argue doesn't mean we see everything eye to eye.
Yeah, exactly. If it's like a decision that we need to make or something that's like, important and we don't agree, then we have to come to a conclusion and make a decision, right? But if it's just something we don't agree on, like she likes one team, I like the other team, like that, we don't have to argue about that, right? Yeah, he said, well, that's definitely not a realistic case.
Yeah, as I say, I don't care about any of the
teams. But we don't have to argue about that.
Yeah, we can peacefully disagree. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to escalate to an argument.
Exactly.
So, that was a good one. I feel like that's one that we've answered so many times. And that I don't know if people just have never heard us answer it before, or that you guys just really don't believe it and you like just try to see if the answer changes. But I feel like we get that question all the time.
We do.
This is hilarious that Gabe doesn't check her DMs. You are absolutely correct. I don't, and neither does Babe. Every now and then I'll scroll through I have started to scroll through there because for whatever reason, brands sometimes like to reach out via DMs. So sometimes I scroll through there and I try, but I can only answer like 5 or 10, and then I have to move on to something else. So
or she'll be on it all day.
Or I'm on there all day. So I just try to limit my time.
Exactly.
Because I will be answering questions forever because it'll say like my DMs say 99 plus. If I were to go through all of those 99 more would pop up. Like they just keep refreshing. Yes. So it's like I'm never gonna get to the end of that. I should just probably clear them all and start over.
Probably so.
Okay, here's another one that I feel like we've talked about quite often. Gabe is the more stern parent and Chad is the easygoing parent. Yes. No surprise there. Even though you have gotten better.
Exactly.
He has gotten better with being more firm. With Siege, I mean, Reagan, she ain't really doing much, right? Well, she's starting. She got a little personality. She got a little Gabrielle too. Okay, she got a Gabrielle too. She does.
But no, Siege is, he's a good boy. He's just 6. He sees things, he hears things, he sees how other kids act. So he sometimes will try little things, and so just making sure that I'm loving him, but also setting the example for how he should act as a young man and as he's growing and stuff. So it's different. I mean, I didn't necessarily have that growing up. So for me, it's different. And I mean, he's my little man. He's my little siege. So, but he's, but yeah, I've gotten better. We talked about it, and she's like, I need you to be a little more stern, help me out, and I agreed with her. So, because it made sense. And so, yeah, I've made changes there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's another one that's not really an assumption, but she says, you make me happy. I never watch a blog where I don't leave happy. I hope you never stop. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot because we pride ourselves on being positive. Like our channel is all about positivity, and just because it highlights positivity doesn't mean that negative things don't happen or that life is perfect, but we want you guys to leave watching us just or listening to us happy and inspired and motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can turn on reality TV and feel like crap, or turn on the news and, you know what I'm saying, feel bad. We don't want you to come to us for that. So that means a lot. Thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah, and that's why our style is our style. That's just who we are, and we just... We enjoy that. Yeah. So we're happy to hear that, and it really means a lot. It makes you happy. It means a lot.
Here's one. Chad's side of the family doesn't travel. P.S. I absolutely adore you both. Blessings. Thank you.
Thank you. I would say that is true for when it comes to like my mom and dad. They didn't travel very much, and mom doesn't travel very often now. Dad just couldn't, his health wise, he couldn't travel very much. But Mark travels a ton.
He travels a ton for work.
He travels a ton for work, and then he's always going on a cruise or to the beach or something. Yeah. So part of that is right. And then Dion, they don't travel. Yeah, Dion and Angie don't really travel too much either. But so for
the most part,
2/3, you're right. Yeah. The 1/3 of Mark, he and Connie, they do.
Yeah. Let's see. Here's one that you are rich. Somebody tell that to Naviet, okay? Right. Somebody say these student loans.
No, we're not rich.
I don't. What is considered rich though? Like, I think to somebody that probably makes less than us, it could be considered rich. But I don't feel like to us, we consider it rich. We are comfortable.
We're blessed.
We're blessed. We don't want for anything, which is great. But
and we're able to help our families, and give our kids opportunities that we didn't. I think we're just comfortable.
I think we're comfortable.
God has blessed us and allowed us to be comfortable.
Be comfortable. But what is rich? Like, I don't even know. Like, what I would.
Rich has nothing to do with money.
What do I consider rich? I mean, you're right. Rich is a mentality, yes, but I think we're talking financial here. Like, I don't even know. Like, let me know. What do you consider rich? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what... I mean, because I feel like maybe somebody, if they knew, you know what I'm saying, like, how much we brought in and stuff, they would be like, oh, yeah, you're rich. But I think, to me, I don't feel like it's rich. No. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at somebody else like, man, what they're bringing in is rich. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be interested to know, like, what do you guys consider rich? Like, what is an amount that you would feel like you were making, you would be like, oh yeah, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing too, like, what is the amount that you're holding on to? Because you can make all the money in the world, but if you got more expenses than what you're bringing in, or the same amount of expenses as what you're bringing in, then you're not really flourishing. Like, you're not holding on and retaining anything. So it's not even really about like what you're making. It's like, how much of that money are you holding on to? You know.
But that's
a good question though.
It's a good question.
Good thing to think about.
But we're good. God is taking care of us. So.
Here's one that y'all are low key over vlogging. I feel like this is a really like popular opinion right now, and I think because the first of the year, like, it was just like Babe was in his class. Yeah. Vlogging was a little sketchy. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different, like,
it's just a different routine for us. Completely. You know, and again, it takes at least 21 days to create a habit. And so you come into the new year, and you completely change. Like, I'm gone from 9 to 5 every day. Work has still got to get done, so I come home from that, and then I'm working still. She's working all day, taking care of, Reagan when she wasn't in school because she was only on one day at that time. I mean, I just didn't have the mental capacity to try to vlog every day. Like, I was literally sitting in a classroom all day. So, I think a lot of people think that was, like, oh, they're over vlogging or Chad's over it. I saw that one many times, that Chad's over vlogging. Sure. No, I just was doing something that was hard. And I needed to concentrate and focus on it.
Yeah.
I wanted to do good. I mean, I wanted to go in there and crush it. And,
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that we have never had those moments, because I'll be the first one to tell you when I'm over it or when I'm looking forward to having a break. You know what I'm saying? And I think that just comes from, like, just being in a place where you don't feel creative, or, where, like, I think our vlogs are boring because we do the same things every day. Like, from the jump, I've thought that we are boring. I tell people all the time, I mean, we're boring, but people
I always tell her to stop
us.
saying that.
He does. He always tells me to stop
self-talk.
saying that, which is so true. It is negative self-talk. Yes. So a lot of times I have gotten to a place where I'm, like, over it because I feel like, we're doing all this and we're not growing, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you start comparing yourself to everybody else, and you're like, okay, well, maybe we should do this or we should do that. And then it's like trying to find the balance in between still being authentic and, being still entertaining and exciting without trying to chase what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, chasing trends and things like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely had my moments where I've just not been feeling it. And they come and they go. Like, but I feel like that's life. You might have a period where you really like your job, and then you might have a period where you're like, this is just tough, or I'm over it, or I wish, and I think here lately, like, a lot of what I've been thinking about is, like, what is next, not like what is next so I can stop YouTube, but what is the bigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else is there for me, or for us, you know what I'm saying? So that could come across in the vlogs.
And to add to that, absolutely. I mean, I think that whenever you create something and you are working hard to build upon it and grow it and nurture it, and with any business, any entrepreneur out there, or any person that has a job that they really love and they're trying to, it can get frustrating when you're not seeing growth how you had hoped, or as fast as you had hoped, or the way you had hoped, and so you can get discouraged. But that doesn't mean that we are over it. It just means, like, it's just discouraging sometimes. You're like, dang, man, our views are still here, or we're not growing this way. But then all of a sudden, we throw it in a prayer, or we just kind of, like, have to realize that, look, we there's maybe not a ton that we can do about it right now, and the numbers aren't important if we're
not in the grand scheme of
things. We're touching people's lives and we're doing what we believe God has allowed us to do.
That's my alert to get CJ.
That's right. But if we're doing what we, what God has got, for us to do right now, and this is part of our purpose, which I think we really believe that our purpose as a couple is to spread positivity and show love and show
the side of marriage that is the unpopular opinion, that it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't necessarily
sell. It doesn't necessarily sell as well as the drama side, right?
Clickbait. And
exactly. So, but it doesn't mean that we're over vlogging. We know that God's got bigger things for us that also include vlogging. So, like, where are we growing from?
Right. Like, what else is there? Like, what else is there for us to do, or that next step for us to reach out and touch you guys even more. You know what I'm saying? So I think that like, I'd say the past, like, year and a half, 2 years, we've been just trying to figure out, like, what is that next step of, giving you guys more. Not saying that we are leaving YouTube, no, we're not. But in addition to, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
But I mean, like, I feel like, babe's alert.
It's my bad.
I feel like, we're human, and we have those, those feelings where we get caught up in comparison and stuff like that. And I was going to say another thing. The numbers are not important. Yes, it would be great to have 1 million subscribers. That would be amazing. But there's no short of opportunities. Like, God is blessing us. Even in spite of what our numbers look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, the opportunities that we get, some some people with millions of subscribers don't get. So it's like, you know what, God's got us at the
what's
end of
what's
the
for
day.
us is for us.
What
What's
is
for other
us
people is
is
for them.
us. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was a long answer.
Yeah.
But
But we're not over vlogging.
we're not over vlogging.
We
We're
are
not
always
going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We are just trying to see how we can
Just expand.
be better
Yeah.
and do better and give you more and enjoy it the entire time, because that's what life is supposed to be. It's supposed to be enjoyed.
You both only know how to speak English fluently. That would be correct.
100%.
I know just a little bit of Spanish. I took Spanish all through high school and college, but if you ask me to speak it now, I could do just a little bit.
Yeah.
We do keep talking about how we want to learn Spanish as a family, and we haven't done it yet.
We haven't done it yet,
we
but
need to get it together.
But we're going to attempt, y'all.
Here's one that you avoid reading gossip about your relationship and family, and that is absolutely
100%.
right, 100%. And
Because it's just that.
it's just gossip.
Gossip.
And Chad has been like that from jump. I'd say that it took me a long time to get to this point, because I would definitely get sucked in and reading, and you go from one comment to another, and then somebody's emailing and you talking about this website that's talking about you, so you go to check it out, and then like you're just sucked into it, and then you feel horrible, and it is just like I literally had to be like, why do I keep doing this to myself?
Exactly.
Like it would affect my entire mood, my entire day.
Exactly.
And
all for nothing.
All for nothing. You know what I'm
Because
saying? Like people are
opinions-
going to have opinions.
Opinions of us
Don't have anything to do with
don't
us.
have anything to do with us.
And what I've learned, and I follow my leak. I'm sure most of you guys follow her.
She had a good
too.
saying about it, right?
She had a really good saying. Well, she always says that somebody else's opinion of you is none of your business.
Yeah.
But I was listening to her live yesterday, and she was saying that because somebody asked her, how does she get over people that talk about her, or people that have something to say about her, and she said she had to get to the point where she realized people's opinions of her are rooted in their own experience and their own thoughts about themselves or whatever. So it's like, you could feel a certain way about me, but it says more about you than it does say about me. And she used the example, if you grew up in a house where your mother teaches you that girls that wear short dresses are hoes, you're going to see me in a short dress and you're going to assume that I'm a hoe because of your upbringing, because that's what you were taught or that's what you experienced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like everybody's opinion is based off of the things that they were taught, the things that they've experienced. It is not truth anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or they're just in a really bad place in their lives and they
hurt people.
and they're not addressing those. So instead of addressing those, they try to tear down others. But they project that on other people that they don't even.
Their insecurities.
Their insecurities on other people that they don't even know. But so we just we pray for them and we wish them well, and we keep our lives. Can't please everybody. We're here for you guys that support us and want content from us and that love us.
Don't nitpick and tear everything apart.
This is what we do. If we do it for you guys, we do it for God and for you guys. And outside of that, nobody else matters.
That's true.
Like truly, don't matter. There's a good little thing I got today. You inspire people who pretend to not even see you. Trust me.
That's a good one.
And I love that because
that's a good one.
So I'll read it one more time. You inspire people who pretend to not even see you. Trust me. Because here's my thing. If you spend all day talking about people that don't know you, think about it.
Yeah.
So
you really care more than you want to let on to.
Because
if you didn't care, you wouldn't waste your time.
And we don't waste our time talking about people that we don't know. So just think about it.
It's interesting, and I would say that being on a platform has definitely made me look at gossip different, just as a whole. Like you know what I'm saying? I used to love gossip magazines and websites and stuff, and then it was like once that I was on the other side of it, I was like, this just doesn't feel good.
It's not healthy.
I could see people can show me whatever they want to show me online, but I still don't know them or their truth. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you feel like you may see everything, but you don't.
You don't.
And you make these judgments, and you're so quick to say this person is that, and it's like, you don't know these people.
But then on top of it, like you're not only you tearing down adults, but you're tearing down kids, innocent children. You're talking bad about them, and you just have to have a lot of issues in your life when you're willing to do that.
Yeah.
But that, some people do, and like I said,
some people are still in that.
Some people need to be loved where they're at, and just pray that they get out of that. But that's enough of talking about them folks.
Right. Some of these are the same. So like y'all are over living in Indy. I'm not over it yet. I love it.
We love Indy. It's home. Like honestly, getting married to Gabrielle and moving back here has made me fall in love with Indy again, because I was over Indy. That's why I joined the Army and left as quick as I absolutely could. So no, it's I'm definitely it's definitely part of our part of our lives, part of our story.
Story, man. It's home. I love my house. That's gonna be the hardest part about moving, is leaving my house.
Our first home together. Like,
I know it's our first home, but I love it. Like, I just love the way it's decorated, and it's cozy.
It's because you're a good decorator, sweetie.
I was like, I have to start all over again. Can I just recreate the same house in a new house?
That's so funny. You can. It'll look a little different.
It'll just look a little different.
We'll take all our furniture. We ain't gotta get new furniture.
That's true. That's true. You had a lot more attitude and mean streak before you married Chad, and you're right, and we talked about that. Yeah, I definitely had a lot more attitude before we got together and at the beginning of us. This one's interesting.
Put my foot down.
Gabe, I assume you wished your kids were darker skinned, and no, this is really interesting. I read that, and I was trying to figure out, like, have I ever given off that?
Yeah.
Like, what am I trying to say?
Have
I ever given off that vibe? Like,
yeah.
No, I love my kids.
Her kids look just like her.
How could I not love them? First of all, they're my kids.
Yeah.
Second of all,
out of her belly.
Like, no, I think that they're absolutely beautiful.
They're just perfect.
Like, I literally look at them every day, and I'm like, you guys are just the cutest kids ever. Exactly. And maybe I'm biased because they're mine.
Exactly.
But I think that they're beautiful, and
just the way God made them.
Yep, they're perfect.
And God decided what they would look like. And
I think they're the perfect combination of both of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're just thankful that they're healthy.
Yeah.
And
definitely could care less about their skin color.
Health is
I assume you both would like to have separate careers. So like not working together, I guess is what you're or separate from YouTube careers. I don't know. How do you take that?
I don't think so. Because here's the thing: even when we worked at office, we worked at the same office.
We did.
Like we actually have always enjoyed working together. We've never had that, I don't want to go to work and see you and then come home and see you.
No, we've never had that.
No, we've never had that.
It was fun. It's always been fun.
It's just always been fun. And now we get to work together. But here's the thing. We have a healthy balance of ensuring we have enough of our own me time.
Oh, yeah.
And our own time, like, away from each other as far as, like, so, she has her friend group. I have a couple friends that I'll hang with. I see movies by myself because she's not interested. Like,
I think we have healthy time apart.
We do. We have healthy time apart. We're doing something that we could have never imagined possible. All because of God, like, just giving us these opportunities. Like, neither one of us said we're going to be YouTubers and make living off of it, buy a house, cars, travel a ton, have 2 kids and be able to provide for them. Like, provide for our families.
We never would have even
ever imagined that was possible.
Yeah.
And so, no, I mean.
Now, let me get my thoughts together. I would hate for us to have separate careers because then we would see less of each other. Like, that was like when he was in school, it was just like, man, I miss you. Like, I'm used to
we're
you
together.
being here. Like, we're together, and I feel like that's such a plus in our relationship.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't get that because you may have to work a 9 to 5 and your husband may have to work a 9 to 5 and you guys only get a short amount of time to see each other at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. And you know what I'm saying? So I think that it's a blessing that we get to live and work and enjoy each other all the time. Like, this is my travel buddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
have some of that hot sex during the middle of the day.
I can't.
Sorry, you know I was coming back with that.
I do not know.
We do that in the middle of the day if we want to.
But yeah, no, I would be mad if we had to like work apart from each other. Just because, I mean, we've been doing this for 8 years. So almost 8 years.
Yeah, so it's dope.
Yeah.
We love it.
You have similar taste in TV shows / series. And I would say for the most part, yes. But there's a couple shows that Babe watches that I don't really, not that I don't really care for, but it's just, I never really got into.
We have a lot of joint shows that we love to watch together, but then there are some that, you know, that are my kind that I like to watch, or some that's her kind that she likes to watch. But yeah, I think that's, yeah.
We have a lot of similarities. Like, we like a lot of the same things. Yeah. It's so funny though. Babe said the other day, he was like, I feel like we like a lot of the same things in music, but some of the stuff you be listening to,
I can't get this.
I am like a heart and soul type of girl on Sirius XM, and he cannot stand that
like
station.
They play about 2 good songs and then they go into like 10
He's always talking about
the other 10 aren't even bad songs, they're just depressing. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna fall asleep or get depressed really quick. Because they play all good songs, but it's just not my vibe. Like, I don't want to drive to that stuff sometimes.
The neo soul R&B type. I mean, now he can get down with some of it, but
I don't want to drive to it because it's kind of like chill,
that's
relaxed.
all I like to listen to.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's just funny. We love some of the same music, but some of it though we just
be like,
I mean, but it is what it is.
Yeah. There's one. Your relationship is in a transitional phase.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. What are we transitioning to? I don't think that it is.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
I don't think we're in a position where things are changing. I think transition, going from one thing to another, and I don't know. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that we were in that phase.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Apparently, because you said that many times.
No, we're our transition is adapting to 2 kids and looking to where God is pointing us in our our relationship, our business, and all that stuff. But yeah, we're not transitioning to.
This is a good one. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, what's up?
I assume that Gabe dresses Chad when they go out. Girl.
100%. There's a few, but no, not 100%. I say 65%, 70%.
I would say 75%.
75% of the time she does. 25% of the time I come in there and she's like, "Boy, you look good."
Yeah. But I mean, like when we're going out, like he always, like I have to approve the outfit. Whether he puts it together or whether I suggest,
but I'm okay with that because she's the one that she's a really good dresser.
Babe will be out here in t-shirts and joggers every single day.
But she did admit on the movie set though that she was looking at my legs and my joggers. She's like,
"Yeah, you look good in your joggers." I was like, "Oh, I see a little faux legs. They're really sexy." But every day you can't just wear t-shirts and joggers. So but that's cool. That's where it's another how we enrich each other's lives. Yes. It's good. Girl, you're so funny. Don't nobody care what lame folks assume inaccurately about my peeps.
Amen.
Shout out to you, girl.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to that.
Oh, that's hilarious. I feel like we went through.
There was a good one.
Did you see another good one? Because a lot of them are the same.
I know.
So a lot of you assume that I'm the disciplinarian, that Babe is not as firm, which we've talked about. A lot of you assume that Babe is the more affectionate one, which you were right about. So a lot of these are the same. Chad is one of the nicest guys, but will quickly switch on you if you mess with Gabe. Absolutely. Dead on. You don't want to see that stuff.
You do not want to. Look, you do not like. You mess with my wife or my kids.
Mm-hmm. It's a situation.
It's a situation. Like, yeah, it's a situation.
You love me.
Oh yeah, I love Gabriel and my kids more than anything in this world. So absolutely, but yeah, outside of that, like I want to, like honestly, like I want to have, when you grow up and you have so much like negativity and conflict, like why would you not want to be happy? Like I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
And I want to treat people. I want to do my best to treat people good. You know, and hopefully the same, you know, is reciprocated to me as well. You know, so
good point. All right, I think we're gonna come to the last one here.
Whoo! I'm out of breath. I ran up the stairs quick. Like
oh yeah, you had to open the garage for siege. I assume you both secretly want one more child with the hopes of not having to do IVF. I think that y'all just want us to have 3 kids.
I know, right?
Like, I'll say this now. I'm never going through IVF again.
No, 100%.
100% will never ever
not
go through
going
that again.
through IVF. And like, as far as having another kid, I mean, yeah, I mean, we're not planning to. We're not, you know, like we said. I know we talked about this. We said we wouldn't be against it if it happened.
Right.
But it 100%
would have to
be just God made it happen. Yeah. Which he does anything. You know, he makes
it all
both of our kids happen, right?
Yeah.
But we would not help him in any way by paying for IVF.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we're not like tracking and, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not actively trying, like none of that. Now, I will say that we haven't gotten to the point where we've decided to take permanent action to make sure that we wouldn't have any more kids. But right now, like, we're good. We got one of each.
We good.
We got a good age gap.
We do. And
you know.
We mid-30s now. We're not trying
to... Like, I'm not trying to start all over. I feel like we just started all over again. So, we're really, like, I would say I don't want any more kids. Like,
think about it. We get to
I don't really want any
Think about it. We get to experience both. She gets to walk her son gets to walk her down the aisle. Or no, I'm not sorry. You get to walked down the aisle as the mother of the groom.
Oh yeah.
You know, I get to walk my daughter down the aisle.
Yeah.
You know, so we get
God willing.
God willing. You know, like, but yeah. So we have some pretty awesome things.
Yeah.
You know, in our future, and we're thankful for those.
Yeah, I just want to. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if God says otherwise, he says otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be horrible to have another child.
And we're going to keep practicing, for sure.
But I don't know. I just feel like we're getting to a point where we're like, you know, we're about to be 40. Not like tomorrow, but we're getting up to where it's time to start thinking about, like, you know, retirement age. And do I want my child to be, you know, young with an 80-year-old mother? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think about these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it happens there. I mean, some people, I mean, it just doesn't care. Janet Jackson had a baby at 50. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get to, I'm already looking to, like, how long we got until we empty nesters and we can just hang out and travel.
We don't want it to go quick by any means, though. We do not want it to go quick.
I definitely don't want it to go quick, but it's just like, you know, we're getting older to the point where it's like thinking about retirement and what'll happen.
How are we going to be able to, like what's going to be like having grandkids?
Yeah,
it's just weird to think about that stuff, but when you have kids and
you start to think of
those things. Think of that stuff, like, oh man, one day they're going to have kids and we going to be, oh my goodness.
Right. It's crazy. Like, I don't even want to think about it.
I don't want to think about that. Chad said yesterday in the car, he's like, oh, I can't wait to be 10. I'm like, bro, you better slow your butt down.
I can wait.
I can wait all day, okay?
I don't even want to see you at 7.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just stop, because he's my, man.
He's growing
so fast.
They're both growing
and
so
Reagan
fast.
is
I
too.
picked up Reagan this morning or yesterday, and I was just like, I like literally have a full-blown toddler in my hand.
She's a big girl.
Like, she was just this little itty-bitty baby.
I know.
And now she's like a big girl. It's
nuts,
crazy.
It's nuts.
With personality. And she answers questions. And
Yes.
she tells me what she wants. I'm like, where you get that from?
It's funny, man. It's funny.
Crazy.
But yeah.
All right, so that was fun.
Yes,
I
that was
liked
cool.
the assumptions.
Yes.
A lot of y'all were dead on with your assumptions
Absolutely,
too.
yeah.
Y'all know us.
Yeah, y'all know us. I mean, yeah. And so, and that goes back to what we want to do. We want to get to know you guys more. And so that's what we're trying to build and figure out how to do.
Yeah. So, you know, question. What in addition to YouTube, would you guys like to see from us?
Yeah.
What would you like to learn from us? Like, what would be, like, if you could say, man, I really wish you guys would do this, what would it be?
What would it be?
Yeah, I'm curious to know that. You can leave it in the comment section if you're watching. You can tweet it to us. You know, shoot us a DM on Instagram or put it on Facebook page and just let us know, like, when you think of Gabe and Babe, what else would you like to see from us?
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
All right, guys. Hopefully you have a really good day.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
We will. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And yeah, till next time.
Bye, guys.
Deuces.
Bye.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yes, it was.
And
oh, I'm starving. Your girl needs lunch.
yeah.
We'll see y'all next time.
Deuces.
Bye.